Hello and welcome to Ukraine Today. My name is Sergey Ganisyan, and in the next 10 minutes we are going to talk with Oksana Nechyporenko, the director of the Go Global initiative. Ms. Nechyporenko, thank you very much for joining me today.
Thank you for inviting.
So, Ms. Nechyporenko, this year, the year of 2016, was declared the year of the English language in Ukraine, and your office was the front runner of it. You started this cool initiative called the Go Global, the summer camps for Ukrainian kids to talk to foreigners and to practice their English. It was the pilot year, so tell me, are you satisfied with what you have achieved so far?
So the idea is that the Go Global initiative is aimed at promotion foreign languages learning, but English was the logical first priority that we should start with. And before starting the year, we advised with a number of stakeholders who work in this sphere, like British Council, US Embassy, a number of private schools. And we told them that there is no case that we'll have some budgeting. So that's why we need to do utmost possible for them, to include business. And we asked what will be beneficial for them. And they said that the recognition on state level of the importance of the question will be this. That's how we came to the idea of declaring the Year of English Language. We drafted the decree and offered the president to support it. And we as Go Global, we are working as coordination initiative, and we provide communication and lobbying, and we work in several directions. So GoCamps and foreign volunteers is one of the directions, the most probably light one and bright one, but also we work with civil servants, and in this draft law of civil service there is a special paragraph that we supported which states that all civil servants of category A from 2018 should possess one of two languages of Council of Europe.
One of three.
One of three, yeah, German, French or English language. So, and we already started the education and put in internal decrees in different ministries and presidential administration. So this is how we work with civil servants, and we think that this year gave us a great push to this question. The second streamline is all the informational campaigns. So we conducted a number of informational campaigns, the Guinness record of English language, the biggest English language lesson with 10,000 people participating in it all over Ukraine. And also together with cinemas and distributors, we launched the movies in the language of the original. So it's not only art house movies, but it's all the blockbusters like Suicide Squad, or Rogue One. Now
The Star Wars.
They are now available in English language, because the idea was that distributors told us that they don't see that there is an audience in Ukraine. They thought that only foreigners are the audience, but we showed them that we are the audience, and families with children are the audience. So this year the project, duration of the project is already 9 months, and we showed movies, the cinemas showed movies in 9 cities of Ukraine with thousands and thousands of Ukrainians participating. So this is also was a push for us, and we hope for the next year to prolong it, because in many countries all over the world, the ability to watch movies in English language is one of the keys how you learn English language. Also, we asked the TNS company to do research for us in the end of the Year of English of how Ukrainians change their perception. So the idea is that 61% of Ukrainians are studying English language, studying foreign languages right now. 80% of them are studying English language. And what is important for us, that 30% of Ukrainians started learning English in 2016.
Wow.
So we hope that it's kind of partially also our...
it's your achievement, I'm sure of it.
All of the partners, but it's cool. During the Year of English Language, 150 private schools gave a number of free seats and different special discounts for Ukrainians to learn English language. The third streamline that we are working, of course, concerns teachers. And in this year, we conducted a project with British Council called Agents of Change. And totally 1,100 teachers got the new ways of learning, of teaching English language. And by the end of the year, 50,000 Ukrainian children will feel upon themselves this new ways of interactive English language. And the fourth project that we love so much, called GoCamps, we, together with Ministry of Education, US Embassy, basically we supported this school summer camps, and in this year we had 120 schools all over Ukraine participating. We did a special teaching and training for teachers of 120 teachers. We brought volunteers from 40 countries of the world to be language volunteers in the camps, and we had 9,000 children participating. It was a very interesting pilot for us, and though 9,000 children sounds as a great number, but Ukraine is so huge that it's not enough.
More than 1 million children.
We calculated that from 2016 to 2020, there will be 1.5 million Ukrainian children aged 10-15. Why 10-15? Because this is the general audience for camp. And our initiative hopes to get all of these children in GoCamps. And in this year, we'll already bring 1,000 volunteers. We already have inquiries from volunteers from 123 countries of the world.
Wow.
And we have around 1,000 schools applied for the project. We'll choose around 700 probably of them. And around 100,000 children will be participating in the camps this year.
You're moving so fast, so rapidly, because this year there were only 150 volunteers. But what about the kids from, I know you're trying to cover whole Ukraine, but what about the kids from the conflict regions and from Crimea?
Yes.
You brought these kids to Ukraine this year, but what about the next year?
So this year, when we got this national contest among schools, we got 8 applications from schools from Donetsk region. It was Popasna, Severodonetsk, Mariupol, Slavyansk.
This was the government-held
Yes, but some of them were just on the brink of fire, Popasna, for example, and though we had volunteers who were crazy enough to go there, but we weren't ready to provide security there. So we did a small fundraising event and found money together with the United Nations agency that is working with the internally displaced persons, and we found money to take out 308 children from those schools to GoCamp in Kiev Oblast. We brought their volunteers, foreign volunteers, and also there were children from other parts of Ukraine, and they all connected. So this year we hope to proceed. This year we'll have like 2 options. First option is to the cities that are declared safe cities, like Mariupol or Slavyansk. There will be volunteers who will come directly there. We are talking to them up front, explaining them the situation, and they are ready to go there. But from the villages or cities that are in this just directly in the
the contact line.
Yeah, in the contact line, we will do our best in order to take them again to some GoCamp just near Kiev.
What about the cities beyond the contact line? What about
if we will have any applications from them, we will
do they even know about this initiative?
You know, we are trying to use all possible resources in order to spread the initiative. So all the regional city and villages administrations, they send these letters to the schools that they can participate. We used all our networks of teachers that we know from all of the organizations in Ukraine who are working with teachers. We used the pedagogical press. So we tried to do like as massive as possible. Very often not even schools are applying, but parents' committees are pushing their schools in order to apply, or children are pushing their schools to apply. So we got several messages from children just also near the conflict zone that they want to participate, but they are not sure whether the school will support it or it's possible. But we already confirmed to them that we'll try to take them. But as soon as we get some applications from occupied, we'll try to do our best. But for now, we just last week there is like first closure of the registration for schools. We're now just analyzing the situation. So as soon as we finalize the schools, we'll let everyone know.
Well, I can only wish you good luck, because it's quite a task to achieve. But what about the future of this project? You said you calculated that more than 1 million people, more than 1 million kids will go through your camps. But considering what you told me earlier, and that the Ukrainian government is not actually providing financial support, you're relying on the raising campaigns. So
yes.
How is it going? How are you going to achieve that?
The idea is like this: in the majority and in all the countries of the world that we analyzed the similar projects with foreign volunteers, such projects are state projects. Of course, Ukraine is
Is a poor country.
We're just exemption in lots of the cases, and I think we already got used to the things that sometimes civil society are pushing some of the projects. So the idea of this project is that we are using the existing infrastructure in order to minimize costs and to make it to use less cost as possible. So the existing infrastructure is basically the schools, which are state, and in June the teacher is still in school and getting their salaries, but there are no children there. So basically, kind of state is already supporting because in June they have some salaries. And other issues we are trying to do A, with fundraising, and B, with resources. So for example, last year volunteers came to Ukraine on their own cost, but in Ukraine we made everything free for them. For example, we agreed with National Railway Station, and they provided free tickets for them from Kiev to their schools and
so the government was involved somehow, basically.
Yes, so basically government supported it, but for example with National Railway Station they provided the tickets, and we conducted for them, for their trade unions, camp for the children of the trade unions, so it's kind of kind of butter relationship in some of the ways. Kyivstar provided the SIM cards for volunteers, and volunteers lived in host families, and host families compete where a volunteer can live. So basically this combination of resources can help us to grow.
So, and the next year is the year of the German language. Are you involved somehow?
Yes, this decision was, we didn't participate in lobbying on this decision. It was straightly with the Ministries of Foreign Affairs of Germany and Ukraine, because in Germany it also will be the year of Ukrainian language in Germany. So it's yes, so it's not like we had with the English language, but it's like bilateral agreement. But we hope that we can help with the year of German language also.
Okay, I hope so too, and our cameraman telling us that the time is up. Ms. Nechyporenko, thank you very much for joining me. So this is where we have to leave, unfortunately. You've been watching Ukraine Today. My name is Sergey Ganisyan, and I'll see you next time.